So the rest is history. I listened to your interview with Dr. Bedell, and it was funny how much of his story is similar to mine, because it took me. I made it a little longer than he did. He quit after half a semester. I made it a semester and a half.
Oh, really?
Um,
You were almost
yeah.
halfway to a music degree, no?
Well, I mean, not a year and a half, a semester and a
Oh,
half.
a
So,
semester.
yeah. So I started in August, and by March, I think I said, "Nope, I've had enough."
Wow.
It's worth mentioning that they did an experiment with my year, and they changed how the curriculum went, and they took it back the next year. They were like, "Nope, that was awful."
Too many
I
people quit
agreed.
or
It
something?
was it was awful. So I did finish a minor. So I have a minor in music. Fun fact, but which you can look over my shoulder. You see a guitar
Yeah, and a
and a
piano.
piano. There's a little black tube you probably can't see next to the American flag.
Yeah, I see it. What was that? Like a flute?
Essentially, it's a tin whistle. So
Oh.
if you've seen the movie Lord of the Rings and
Mhm.
the Hobbit song like that, do da 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 da.
Ah, it's been a while, dude. I haven't seen it in a
Okay,
while.
well I won't play it for you, but
I mean, didn't you say you could play it through your nose, right? Or were you
I
not
have
serious?
I yeah I don't think I'm going to embarrass myself like that, but so all I have
Uh,
to say is I enjoyed my time there. It was just miserable because I realized that all I wanted to do was play saxophone,
uh,
and I didn't have to take music of world cultures or history of music or the music theory courses, which were just miserably hard. I mean, they were so hard. Um, I honestly believe that my music theory class was harder than like any class I took in part of the calculus sequence.
wow.
I mean, I think my average was like 17 hours a week of homework.
My God, that's
It was awful. Yeah, I was like, I had enough. There's two more of these. I'm good.
two more semesters or two more classes?
Two more semesters. Yeah, two
Oh
more
my
classes.
God.
Like I thought there are 4 theory classes required for a business student. I'm sorry, a music student minimum. That's like everyone takes 4 pretty much. And obviously, if you're a theory major, you take more than that. But I took 2, and I took my B, and I was like the most proud I will ever be of a B. I worked my tail off for that. It was like my one music theory class, and all my other classes was like,
They
this
were
is
equal.
17 hours, this is 10 hours of work.
Oh my God, that sounds.
Yeah,
Well, you did play in the marching band
that's right.
for the football team, as you
Hmm.
said, when they had a dynasty. And
That's
if
right.
I remember, there was like 6 straight years. They were like, no, 2 years they were undefeated or something like that.
So I'm in an extremely privileged position to say it's hard to keep track. You know,
Oh
uh,
my God.
I say it with that expression just to be
Yeah,
annoying. And
to add the extra.
yeah, I mean, so Alabama won the 2009 national championship,
I
which
remember
is
that.
after I applied. It was like 2 months before I went to that visit, but I had already like committed, like that's where I was
Mhm.
going. I honestly didn't know that Alabama had a good team because at the time they were just that, a good team.
Yeah,
They weren't amazing like we are now.
yeah.
And we're the current national championships. We won the championship 3 weeks ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
so
wow.
Alabama has won, I think, 6 times in the
With Nick
last
Saban?
11 years.
That's the guy's name, right? Nick Saban?
Yeah, Nick Saban. Yep,
That guy's a
he
beast.
is a terrifying individual.
Have you met him?
Um, um, Not personally, but I have been in his presence. There is a couple things that the football team and the marching band do together.
Hmm.
Um, and most of them are reserved for the seniors in the marching band. So, for example, the seniors teach the alma mater. The seniors in the marching band teach the alma mater to the football team.
Oh, wow.
So when you go to the football stadium for that. Um, but yeah, so I was there for 2 years and got to be part of one of the national championships, which was just
2011?
incredibly fun. Yeah, 2011. So we won 2009, 2011, 2012, 2014, 2016, 2020.
Oh
I
my
think.
gosh. Yeah, you guys did go back to back.
Yeah. So it was pretty fun, and it's fun to be there at but not quite at the start of it because the students 1 year ahead of me were at the start. They were at the cusp.
If I'm not
Um,
mistaken, they compared the 2011, 2012 teams to professional teams, right?
oh yeah, yeah.
Because,
Which I mean, yeah, they like to do that a lot, but you never know. You never know.
but it would still be a team full of rookies. versus like
Right.
veterans.
I've even seen an interview where somebody asked Nick Saban, they're like, "What do you think? Could your team take an NFL team?" And he was like, "No." What do you mean? Like, are you kidding me? The worst NFL team would kill us.
I don't know what the 0-16 Detroit Lions or the 0-16 Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe.
obviously, I have no educated opinion. I mean, I understand football, but I'm no expert. You know, I can tell you what the rules are, but I don't know what a dime package is. You know, I don't understand defensive schemes and anything like that. So,
Okay. So you don't
um,
like watch it in your free time to like veg out?
uh, I mean, partially, I'm too cheap to pay for cable. So, I well, especially now that like streaming platforms aren't just it's not just Netflix
Yeah.
now. You know, so it's like, oh well, okay, I'm
Everybody
paying
has
for
streaming.
Amazon Prime and I have Netflix and I have Hulu and I have Crunchyroll and I have, you know, like every other, it seems like I have everything, but I won't pay for cable and I don't pay for HBO or Disney Plus. I'm boycotting that as well.
Really?
Yeah, I know. I haven't seen The Mandalorian on principle, which I'm actually it hurts because I know it's so good,
Hmm.
but I'm like, I'm not paying for Disney Plus. I'm
Yeah.
not doing it.
I'm in the same boat. I don't ever want to watch none of that new stuff they got going on. I don't even know. See? There you go. I don't even know what's going on.
So the best part to me is that, of course, people were going crazy about Game of Thrones for so long, and then the end
Yeah.
of the series was such a flop that I felt like I had won. You know, you guys, you clowns, paid for HBO for 8 seasons. Ha!
So you never watched any Game of Thrones?
I've never
Oh
seen a
my
single
God.
episode.
You know what's funny is my mom got a new phone plan and it came with HBO Max. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna see what the hype is. And I watched the entirety of Game of Thrones in like 3 weeks.
Whoo!
Yeah,
That's a lot.
all
I
eight
mean,
seasons.
I respect that.
Yeah. And I can tell you the first few seasons are good, but it's I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what? The eighth season is kind of whack. Because if I remember right, the the EPs, the executive producers, they kind of rushed it to go work on Star Wars, but it was so bad that they got fired from Star Wars or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember my fiance at the time girlfriend was just fuming about the
Really?
8th season and just how horrible it was. And some people were like holding out. They're like, no, it's not that bad. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna
Yeah.
all work out. And she's like, no, it's been 5 episodes of garbage. There's no way they're saving this. Like, it's
Yeah.
just gonna be horrible. And so
Yeah, I
part
gotta
of me
agree.
was like, I'm so sorry for you. But you know, I had to be caring and
Yeah.
be a good
Yeah. Yeah.
boyfriend. And because I respected that she was honest about being like, this is garbage.
Hmm.
This is bad. So I was like, well, I am sorry for you.
Yeah, that ending, it wasn't as terrible as some people try to make it out to seem, but it was pretty bad. It
Yeah.
was.